Hello there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we've got your October 2024 singles reading. If you are single, looking for new love, then this is your reading. We've got very interesting energy throughout October as I do this reading. Thank you very much. As I do this reading, we are right on the autumn equinox. September 22nd is the day that I'm putting this out. And this is Libra season. So Libra season is, of course, about focusing on restoring or maintaining or improving balance and harmony in your life, but also in your relationships. Libra energy is ruled by Venus, and Venus is the planet of love and new love and abundance and all the things that make us feel good, the things that make us feel beautiful and attractive. And so all this great energy is flowing around us. And with the Libran energy, it is very much about the relationships of all kinds. So romantic partnerships, business partnerships, friendships, but we're focusing, of course, on the love and romance here. We are also right in the middle of two eclipses at the moment. So we are in eclipse season. Expect the unexpected whenever eclipses come into the mix. They do bring surprises. They bring change, sometimes short term, like right in the here, right in the now, and then also longer term change and new beginnings and things as well. We've just come out of the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces energy that we had September 17th, and then October 2nd, we've got an exciting new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Libra. So great energy to usher in some new beginnings, new connections, even a new outlook on love and romance in our lives. We also at the moment have Venus in Scorpio. And again, Venus, love, beauty, attraction, all this wonderful stuff. Scorpio is really a little bit mysterious, and it can really be this beneficial energy here to form deeper connections, to attract soulmates, to attract maybe even past life connections, all of those things. So we've got mysterious energy, we've got intensifying relationships, we've got more passion, and of course, we're embracing the energy of attraction as well. So it can be a really interesting energy there for love. But we've got No Place Like Home that's coming in here. And this is all about feeling authentic, feeling like you're comfortable with yourself and who you are, knowing where you belong, knowing where you fit. And, it's a great energy that really does speak to all of the hard work that you've done to heal yourself from past relationships, to prepare yourself, to all these changes or all these things that you've been working on. Everything's coming together here with this energy. It's also about being confident in knowing who you are and what it is that you want, right? What do you want to attract into your life? What do you want to bring into your home, into your space, right? Into your energy. And it feels like here that you are just being very honest with yourself and you're very clear, and it's a really good place to be, right? The No Place Like Home energy is also about a focus on home and family. So some of you could be very much focused on not just love that you want, but also you're looking out for others as well in this energy. Maybe you've got kids, right? So of course, sometimes your priorities change when you've got kids as well, right? You're not necessarily choosing a person for them, but certainly somebody that would treat them nicely, or that they would maybe be a little accepting of, perhaps, right? But whatever your situation is, this can certainly be where there's been a focus on home and the family, planting a foundation and building roots. But that is a card 50. Fives are about obstacles and challenges. Fives can be where we slow down a little bit, but they're also exciting opportunities for change. So change laying ahead for you. And we do have come to the edge that's here. So this is really the universe saying, get ready. Get ready to take a leap. Get ready to step forward. Get ready to say yes. Get ready for some action, because come to the edge is like, I'm about to jump into something wonderful. I'm about to have fun. I'm about to have something exciting, and again, exciting changes ahead for you in that energy. So get prepared, muster up some courage and some self-confidence to take a leap of faith. So let's see what else we've got coming in here for you guys. Thank you. And we've got the Page of Cups. There's your new love right there. First card out of the deck. So the Page of Cups can certainly bring a surprise. It can be you opening your heart to love, right? It can be you just experiencing this wonderful energy of, I'm ready. Oh my goodness, I'm ready. I feel a buzz in the air. I'm feeling that there's love in the air. I can't put my finger on it, right? But your heart is awakening to love. This is also a little bit of a spiritual awakening as well. So you could certainly be have been experiencing this spiritual shift inside of you, and this is to prepare you for meeting new people and putting yourself out there. You've been on a healing journey, some of you here, right? But the Page of Cups can bring children as well, or a focus on children. So again, with the No Place Like Home, some of you have more than just you that you're thinking of when you are going out and meeting people, and it probably affects the type of person, maybe even that you are willing to accept, right? So you might have some children on the mind. Some of you, of course, with the No Place Like Home and the Page of Cups coming out, you may feel as though your clock is ticking a little bit, right? That wonderful little biological clock, and so you might be thinking about planting roots and starting a family and all of that kind of stuff, right? So, again, you're kind of awakening up to a different tomorrow. But the Page of Cups can certainly represent this energy of, I'm dreaming about something, I'm fantasizing about something, and then, all of a sudden, something comes true, something comes to fruition. The pages do bring news. They do bring new people, new information, new opportunities, and exciting ones at that. And when we do get the Page of Cups, it's like, I'm dreaming about something, and then all of a sudden, there it is. And my mind is blown. So you could be dreaming about somebody right now. You could be, I know during eclipse season, in the week leading up to the Pisces lunar eclipse on the 17th, man, oh man, was I ever having some crazy dreams. You may have as well. And same thing going into the solar eclipse, right? Eclipses always come in pairs. And so you might be having some very interesting dreams, or maybe even daydreams. And so, hey, pay attention to those, because it's really your subconscious telling you something or giving you a heads up that, hey, sometimes those dreams can be a premonition. Oh, look at that. The back of the deck, we've got the Dreamer card. Now, the Dreamer card in this deck is very similar to the Fool. But it does speak to having a dream, having a vision, and knowing somewhere, no matter how far-fetched that it is, no matter how far you seem from your dream, just knowing that your dreams can come true. So very much like the Fool card there. So again, very much like the Come to the Edge card as well. So get ready, right? Because there's something here. Your dream state is telling you something. Your daydreams are telling you something. Your energy is telling you something. So don't be afraid to take the first step. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone a little bit and meet different kinds of people, or try different things to meet different people. It can be tough on singles out there meeting people, right? We've got the Death card here, and this is the blessings headed your way. The energy benefiting you the most is Plutonian energy. The Death card is Scorpio energy, and where do we have Venus right now? Scorpio. The Death card is also ruled by Pluto. Pluto right now is retrograde in the sign of Capricorn up until October 11th. After that, Pluto will go direct, still in the sign of Capricorn, up until November 4th, and then it will go back into Aquarius, where it will stay for the next 20 years, and this really does impact and influence our future. But Pluto in Capricorn is very much about cleansing, purging, doing something that maybe you've been putting off, trying something again that maybe didn't work out the first time, and maybe it has more of a potential to work this time. Pluto retrograde is also very much about taking that step back, reflecting, regrouping, refocusing, feeling a sense of renewal, of rebirth if you will. So can be a time when you've been through quite the healing journey, and now you are about to embark on a new adventure. The Death card, of course, does bring change, transformation, evolution, awakenings as well, growth, spiritual growth, but it also brings about endings and new beginnings. And the blessing there is that we are leaving our old ways behind and we are embracing some brand new energy. With the Page of Cups, we've got the Two of Cups, we've got the Moon, and we've got the Eight of Cups. We're moving forward. The Eight of Cups is a transitional card, right? Moving from one situation into another. Now the question is, are you moving into something new? Do you know where you're headed? Doesn't matter, because where we've been don't work anymore. Doesn't work anymore. We're leaving it all behind. We're having a fresh start. We're having a new beginning, and we're feeling good. The Two of Cups, beautiful. Two of Cups is true love, soulmate energy, two people coming together in union, in partnership, and it's balanced energy, right? They complement each other in the Two of Cups. This can also be you coming into alignment with your true self. No place like home, knowing who you are, knowing what you want, and feeling confident in yourself. Knowing that whether it's today, tomorrow, 6 months from now, or a year from now, the universe will provide, and the universe will open those doors to new love, and you're feeling good about it. The Moon card here can certainly bring about a little bit of illusion, so not everything is as it seems. The Moon card can also be, your subconscious is trying to tell you something. The Moon does represent our dreams. It is Pisces energy, and like I said, middle of September, we did have a lunar eclipse, a full moon in Pisces. And that full moon, that lunar eclipse, kickstarted a brand new story, a brand new cycle, a brand new chapter in our lives that's going to carry us through for the next 7 eclipses. So about the next 2.5 years or so, right? Pisces and Virgo, order and chaos, finding the balance between the two. Right? So this can certainly be where these eclipses and the lunar cycles are certainly helping you on your path to love. Something that you've been dreaming about may be about to happen. But the moon also does speak to your fears and facing your fears, right? Tapping into your subconscious. What are you afraid of? Right? Are you afraid of opening your heart? Are you afraid of getting hurt? Are you afraid of being betrayed? Right? Of course, right? If you've ever been through any of those things, then of course you'd be afraid of it happening again. But the Moon card does bring about a potential for healing, of release and letting go. And it also brings about a reminder that sometimes we need to face our fears and we need to move forward anyway. The Death card, we've got the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. The Knight of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely energy right there. The Queen of Cups, of course, can bring about peace and healing. It can also bring about a loving, kind, spiritual person to the mix here as well. Interestingly enough, we do have the Page of Cups, and then we've got the Queen. So it may be that you have leveled up in some way. We already touched upon leveling up spiritually, emotionally, even, right? You've healed, you've grown, you've learned, and now you're ready to make that decision on loving your life, right? You have a deeper sense of knowing of who's right, who's not right. You're not afraid to say no, but you're not afraid to say yes. The queens do make decisions, and the Queen of Cups is very much in the flow, very much in tune with emotions, with love, and with spirit. And it's a wonderful, beautiful energy. It is love in the air for you, and you're ready to receive love. You could also be meeting somebody who is spiritually on the same spiritual path as you. They might be a very creative person, a loving, kind, caring person, a kind of person that you can really talk to, a fellow water sign perhaps. But a very beautiful connection. The Knight of Swords here as well. It could be that you are about to have a very, very interesting conversation with somebody. This can be some news coming in. This can be quick text messages and things like that. But with the Queen of Cups being there, it's like starts out with like a text message or an email or a quick conversation or something, and then can very quickly blossom into something else. It's like, you know what? I don't like texting, or I don't like just talking on the phone. Why don't we meet up for a drink or a cup of coffee, or, that kind of thing. And it can happen quite quickly. The Knight of Swords is all about speed. But the Knight of Swords can certainly be some sort of incoming communication message. It can be with new people, right? It can also be you using that sword. He is facing the past, using that sword to cut away any kind of doubt or any kind of fears or anything like that. And, the knights are always on a quest, and they're full of firepower, and they're full of confidence, right? And this is what's being infused with you. But we do have the Ace of Cups, new love on the horizon for you. Yes, the Ace of Cups does bring some peace and forgiveness, enlightenment even with this energy. But the aces are gifts from the universe. You can have a little bit of a lucky break. You could find yourself being in the right place at the right time. Something can happen quite quickly for some of you here. And again, with eclipses, right? Sudden unexpected events, fated events can happen. We've got endings, we've got new beginnings, we've got everything going on, but ultimately eclipses do bring change. And with this Ace of Cups, as far as new love goes, this is the holy grail of cards. Ace of Cups, you got the Two of Cups, you got the Page of Cups, you got the Queen of Cups. Oh man. All right. We are just moving forward. We are trucking along quite well. So whenever you're ready, those doors are opening for you. We've got the Two of Swords as your advice from Spirit. When you're ready, those doors will open. The Two of Swords can show that maybe there is a little bit of indecision, right? And this is what we sometimes need to work through, right? It's like, I'm not sure. Yes, I'm sure. And then, no, I'm not quite sure. So if you are undecided, or if you're not clear, the best thing you can do is go within. Go within and trust your heart, trust your intuition that you will be making the right choice. Decisions abound with the Two of Swords, as is the need to find a little more balance in your life as well, right? Those swords are heavy, right? We need balance to hold them up perfectly fine. So if you are, very busy, you're distracted, right? You're doing some other things, you've had some other things on the go, right? Now is the time to step back. Retrogrades, right? Pluto retrograde, especially with that death card there. Take a step back. Look at the big picture, recognize what's holding you back, see where you need to make more space and time for love in your life. Of course, if your schedule is completely jam-packed and you're always on the go, one place to another, right? We need to make sure that we have time for love. And once we do all of that, right, then that's when those stars align for you. We have the Three of Swords coming in here as well. So grab a couple more cards for this also, okay? Now, the Three of Swords, yes, it is known as the broken heart card, right? It is known as the divorce card and, that kind of thing, right? So it may be that, for some of you here, this is your overall outcome, but it's just for the month, all right? Some of you will have something very wonderful happening very quickly. Others of you, you're maybe still going through a little bit of a healing process. Some of you are clearing out an old relationship, right? And maybe, if you haven't found that door to love by the end of the month, you might be feeling a little bit rejected or sad. The great thing with the Three of Swords is that we can turn our pain and heartbreak from the present or from the past, and we can turn it and open it up to a healing energy, right? And so this can be discovering why you're holding yourself back from love, why some door hasn't opened for you, because there's still some hurt, some pain, some doubt, some past heartache. It's still there. And perhaps, yes, you've been on a journey where you've been healing, you've been doing all of these things, but of course it's a process. It takes time. We have to go through the painful process to come out in the ray of sunshine at the other side. You've got the Chariot, your card, Cancerian energy, the Eight of Swords in reverse. We're releasing ourselves. And we've got the Star, beautiful serendipity, restored. The Star is a wonderful, wonderful card. We've got the Ace of Pentacles on the back. All right, now another ace out there for you, so possibly more than one potential new connection there. The Ace of Pentacles can represent some luck, a lucky break. It can represent a gift, an invitation, or an opportunity coming in. It can represent a surprise at the back of the deck. All right, it can also be that there's something else that is taking a priority over love at the moment, right? And that can be your finances, your job, your home, where you live, those kind of things, right? So you're starting something new, you're starting something fresh. But the aces do bring about a new beginning and a fresh start. So where we have the Three of Swords, we also have your energy. We've got a release here. We've got the Eight of Swords. Usually the Eight of Swords is like a restrictive energy, but now we're finding freedom. So it feels like here, the Three of Swords, there may be some hurts and sadness and disappointments and a sense of loss and those kind of things that you've been working through. And when you work through those, you will find your freedom. You'll free yourself from those things that bind you, and you will move forward. We do have a major healing energy there with the Star cards, Aquarian energy. This does bring peace and balance, a sense of serendipity, hope and inspiration are restored for you. The Star does bring abundance and blessings and potentially your wishes coming true. Miracles and blessings happen when the Star card comes out, but it's sometimes today and sometimes a little down the road. Sometimes we need to wait just a little bit because those stars are aligning for you. All right. But the Chariot card, success, victory. It's a card of destiny. Things are lining up for you. The stars are aligning for you with the Chariot card. The stars are aligning for you with the Star card. So there's something written in the stars for you here in regards to love. And all we need to do is release ourselves from our restrictions, right? And quite often we do put up that guardrail around our heart, right? So that we don't get hurt again. Now, you could also have a fellow Cancerian coming in. You can have an Aquarian person coming in as well. Either one would probably actually be really quite lovely for you. The Chariot card is a card of movement as well. So it may be that, in order for you to find love, this might require some sort of move. And it's probably already written in the stars. It's probably already something that you've got on the go anyway, right? And you could be moving for a job. You could be moving to a new house, a new neighborhood, that kind of thing. So those things need to get settled, before you have time probably to go out there and pound the pavement and look for love, right? It's like, I got to get all this stuff done first. And again, the no place like home, right? There's something in your home environment that may be affecting your love life, right? But these are beautiful energies. The Star, the Aquarian energy, is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is retrograde right now to the end of the year, right? Till January 2025, actually. Retrograde in the sign of Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, right? And we already talked about Venus. So in this energy, Uranus retrograde in Taurus is about cleansing and purging all toxicity for the rest of the year. So again, we're still kind of in a little bit of a purging energy, but it's to clear the path, right? It's to make sure that we're very, very much ready for love in our lives. But Uranus is the great awakener. Uranus brings unpredictable energy, but ultimately it frees us from things that have been keeping us restricted, trapped, and stuck. So we need to allow that energy to kind of do its job. We need to do the work that we're called to do, right? But there is some very interesting and very magical energy coming in here for you. Again, remember, we're in eclipse season, fated events, fated energies. Anything can happen at any given time. Spring into action when you're called into action. Take the first step. If you feel inclined to take the first step, put yourself out there wherever you can, right? And remember, come to the edge. So we're in preparation mode here for all of this love that is on the horizon for you. So there's some really exciting things here for you guys. Let's see what else we've got here. Thank you. And we have card number 15, I am wise. Your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you into contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise, but the important takeaway with this is you're opening the door to connections. And we have card 14 as well. I'm practical. You are open-minded and always up to try something new, yet you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps ensure your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. I am practical. Watch for 14s, watch for 15s, watch for ones. If you're seeing any kind of signs in your day, the lunar cycles, very important for you, as are the retrogrades that are currently going on. But trust that there are doors opening. Be open, be aware, follow your path, right? The death card energy, remember that's a blessing, blessing, blessing. Okay, that Ace of Cups, a blessing. Queen of Cups, a blessing. Knight of Swords, blessings for you all around. And of course, the star brings many blessings to you as well. So very peaceful energy that's in there. So where there's heartbreak and where there's difficulties, there's peace coming in. There's this sense of, oh my God, anything is possible coming in, right? So embrace that energy because anything is possible. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please do like, share, subscribe. I thank you so very much for watching. Many blessings upon you. I'm very much sending out all of this loving energy for you to attract love. I thank you guys. Hope you have a great October, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.